Joined now by four-time 4A state champion and Gatorade Player of the Year, Stephen Clark. Thank you so much for being with us today. How's everything going?
Everything's going great. I'm just glad to win my last state championship and try to finish out school strong and get ready for Oklahoma State.
And let's start with that championship game, your fourth state title, and you came into this game on a little bit of a bad ankle, but you still racked up 51 points in that 82-80 win over Roland. Just walk me through what was going through your mind in this game.
Just trying to protect the tradition like Coach Long always told us and just finish out strong because I know we started something that was making history, so we tried to finish it out strong with the team.
And you see here, you guys actually started out 0-8 to Roland. They got an early lead on you guys. Did you ever think that maybe you didn't have this game in the bag? Were you worried about that?
No, ma'am, I was never worried because, I mean, we've been doing this for a long time now. So, I mean, we already knew what it take to finish.
And what were the keys to getting the W over #1 Roland?
Trying to slow down Seth Youngblood and contain the rest of the other players.
You racked up 51 points. Just what got into you that game?
The other players and just knowing it was going to be our last time playing together. So it just made it that much more special, so I tried to go out and play harder for them. And
we saw there, it looked like you hit your head a little bit, and I think that might have been your brother that you ran into. What happened there?
He blocked the shot and lost track of the ball, so I tried to grab it. He just turned around, and it was a big collision after that.
Was it your brother?
Yes, ma'am.
Was it? Did you get him when you got home later?
No, I was pretty excited because we celebrated together.
And what was that feeling like? You just got the 4th state title in 4 years. Just what was that emotion like?
It was pretty great, and then to finish it out with the guys I grew up with from 7th grade, and then just to see us grow up. And now it's about to move on and go to college and further our educations. And
that 4th state title almost didn't happen for you. You started the season out in Las Vegas, but why did you decide to come back here in Oklahoma?
Well, my mom knows what's best, so I guess she didn't like what was going on out there, so she brought me home.
And mostly everyone obviously knows what you can do there on the hardwood, but I'd also like to point out to everyone you have a 3.6 GPA. Why are academics so important for you?
Because growing up, she always made me do my homework first and just made sure I had school right. And then me and my brothers, we always had a challenge against each other who had the best grades. And I'm a winner, so I always won.
A competitive guy, and that'll definitely bode well for you in college. Obviously, we'll still be playing in orange and black next season. Why did you decide that Oklahoma State was for you?
It's just a blessing to be able to have something like this and an opportunity to do something for my city and the community, and I just want them to experience it with me.
And they're definitely equally excited to have you. We actually spoke with head coach Travis Ford about you earlier in the week. Let's take a look.
You know, I'd heard a lot about Stevie Clark, and I think it was his sophomore year, probably in January, that I decided to go over to Douglas High School and watch a game. And I think the first game I went to, I think he scored like 30-something points, and I immediately fell in love with him. I knew he was a guy that could play at this level. I loved his competitiveness, first of all. You could tell he loved to play the game just by watching him. So from the very first time I saw him, I fell in love with him, absolutely.
And just your initial thoughts to seeing your future head coach say those things about you.
Yeah, I'm speechless right now because me and Coach Ford built a great relationship, and then just talking to him, I always told him I wanted to build a relationship because that's big for me playing with somebody, because I want to be able to leave it all out there, and playing for somebody I love just makes me go the extra mile.
And we also asked Coach where he sees you fitting on this Cowboys roster next season.
Well, he fits great into our system. Great. We like guys that can, shoot, pass, and dribble, and can, he can shoot with as well as anybody in the country. For us, he can play the point, he can play the 2, he can play a lot of different positions. But I think the point guard spot, because I think he's got great leadership qualities. He's got a great personality about him. And then he can handle, and I think the most underrated thing about his game is how well he passes the basketball. He's a great passer. He gets so much notoriety for his scoring, but he's a great passer as well.
He said everyone knows he can shoot the ball and he racks up a ton of points, but he's a great passer, and that's one of the things that Coach Ford really loved about you.
Well, I mean, I know I can pass, and a lot of people think I could just score, but I always try to build my assists because I know people always think about me scoring, so people want to double team, so I trust my teammates to finish for me, and they came through for me.
And lastly, we are running out of time, but President Burns Hargis' wife, Ann Hargis, told me that when you guys first met, you gave her a big hug. Why are you so friendly? Why is that something you wanted to do?
I just like the atmosphere out there. It felt like a family, so I just felt like I was at home. And then meeting her, it was just like, hey, she's going to be taking care of me next year.
She definitely will, and it made her day getting a hug from you. Stephen Clark, Douglas High School, and soon to be of Oklahoma State. Thank you so much for being in studio with us.
Thanks for having me.